Yeah. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I have stopped the time because... Okay, let me see. Let me just verify here that I'm actually back online. This time it was not YouTube's fault. This time it was the bunnies who... Let me just actually verify that I'm online here. This time it was the bunnies who decided to hit the switch for my network switch. So they took the power, removed it from my from network switch. People are saying that I'm back. That's good. Which obviously doesn't work very well when you're streaming, when the bunnies decide that you can't be on the internet. Anyway, I wrote down that I left at 2029 and it's now 2031, so we were down for 2 minutes. Thanks for the follow on Twitch, by the way. That means I'm gonna give myself 2 extra minutes, meaning we can go to 42, which is obviously... The bad man is blaming the bodies. Blame the bodies. There we go. No! Ugh. Okay. Fair enough. Maybe a little bit longer than 42. Yeah, that's when you can hear stuff rattling in the background. That's the bunnies who, because they have their like the place they live right behind the desk. And apparently they decided that the network switch didn't need power. And once again, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Let's see what time it is when we go back in and we can actually start again. So we get an accurate measurement here. The bodies want to explore too. I'm pretty sure the body... Okay, I think I have to reboot the game because I think I'm not going to get back online. I think I got a complete disconnect there. Hey, where they're at. Can't see that. Yeah, connection error. Okay, I will quickly reboot the game. We'll try again. But again, I did write down when the connection was lost, so I'll just give myself those extra minutes. They want to find more carrots. No. If they're looking for anything, they're looking for bananas. Junes, I think your cat pulled the power. Nope, definitely not a cat. I have a giant African land snail. They can't do anything. Banana bunnies? Oh yeah. If you... Oh wow, hello, that was very bright. If you ever want to give bunnies a snack, go for bananas. Not too often though. Okay, where were we at? We were about to... hold on, I completely lost track of my progress here. We were about to scan... Yes, there was a system with tons of terraformable water worlds. There is a water world here as well. And we were heading out to that. So let's get back into frameshift drive, and we're gonna give ourselves 5 extra minutes from 29 to 34. So that means that we can now continue to 45. Okay, let's go. How am I liking the Great Phantom? It's a good little exploration ship. I mean, it's fairly versatile. Can carry most of what you need. And the jump rate is very respectful. I mean, I've purposely here I've built a build that I could see you use on a long range trip. This is not something that's designed to go extreme range. Like it's designed to just go long jump range. If you just want to do that, you can easily get something along the lines of 50 or so 74 light years out of it. But with a more realistic, more practical build, you're probably looking at something around 70. Oh, hold on. So jump range is definitely good. I think this is gonna be the second longest jump range in the game now. It's definitely, or maybe third. I think maybe the Diamondback Explorer still has longer jump range, and of course still the Anaconda is still the king of jump. But again, it's not bad. It's definitely not a bad ship. At first, I thought it was going to be a combat ship, and I was not really that keen on it. But as an exploration ship, it's definitely not bad. Oh, we need to go back into analyze mode. Okay, what do we have here? We have a 6 probe, so we're gonna go one in the middle. Gonna go miss, and then a little bit in. 6 probes, that means a square, so we're gonna go there, there, and there, and there. Let's see where we hit on the backside this time. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. Right in the center. And then 4 outside and 90%, and we're done. Okay. So we got that system done. Let's move on to the next system.
Frameshift drive charging.
This one has a Earth-like, a terraformable water worlds, and a bunch of high metal content ones. Both the Earth-like and the terraformable water worlds are within 1,000 light seconds, so we're gonna probe both of them. And hopefully, I think this has to be the last system in our route, because I don't think we're gonna be able to I don't think we're gonna be able to get much more, many more systems than that. But it's still, this is our 12 systems. Let's see how much we can manage to get. We have, again, around 7 minutes left. So let's get going. Let's go straight for the Earth-like. Earth-like is there. Let's see, what do we have down here? Just out of curiosity. Oh. You know what? I think that's the water world. It is. Perfect. So they're orbiting each other. This makes this a lot easier to work with. High metal content. We're just going to take a quick sweep around here for high metal content worlds. There's one. There's one there. There's one there. And there's one there. Yeah, okay, that's a nice planet. There's one.
System scan complete.
And we got the whole system. Wonderful. So now we can head to the Earth-like. So that's 5 minutes to go. Oh, the next system is pretty good as well. Oh, throttle down. I look at sitting reading chat and I forget to look at my my speed here. I should just begin to use... I have 75% speed mapped. I should just begin to use that. June asked if people are in Discord channels. Well, you're more than welcome to join the channels community Discord. Hashtag autopilot. Okay, 6 probe is the target. 1 there. Go in until it goes... Oh, there we no longer miss. So we're gonna fire it there. And then we have a 6, so it goes in a square. That would be like so. So. Or so. People asking what Discord is. Discord is basically a persistent chat program that that's very good for like communities where you have a lot of people. You want to organize a lot of people in the same place, and I use this for the channels community, both to announce when new videos are out, when live streams are out, but also to tell people if we host any open live streams where I invite people on board the live stream, we stream together, then that's announced over there. And also if there's any others like special events, like previews or something like that, we do it over there. Or if you just want to hang out and find someone to play with, you can also come by Discord. So it's basically a community hub. I think that's the fastest way to say it. Okay, let's go and let's get this water world scanned. We have about less than 2 minutes left, so we should be able to just get this one. So that goes missing, and like middle in between. Target is 6, so 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Where's the one at the back hitting? That was a little low, but I think it's gonna be okay. Definitely is. Okay, we have 1 minute left, so I think I'm gonna say that that is this trip. This has pretty much been an hour now. So let's see if we can't find ourselves a populated system. We shouldn't be that far out of the bubble. No, we're not. There we go. So this system should be populated? No, it's not. Why is this not working? This has a lot of people in it, so let's go there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Will you make a squadron? I'll actually make 2 squadrons. Because we have a BGS faction, or BGS in-game, player faction in game. So there'll be 2 squadrons. There'll be 1 squadron for the people who like to do BGS, and there'll be 1 squadron for the people who just want to be part of the in-game, be part of an in-game squadron and be part of the community, but have no interest in BGS. They can go over the other squadron. So those are the 2 squadrons that are available, and I'm going to be very careful here not to descan it. And those will both be there on launch day, and that should be good. And you're more than welcome to join if you want to join either of the squadrons.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping.
There's no stations here? It's all surface stations, okay. Can't land there. That was a pretty crappy system I found. Let's try the neighboring system instead.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
There we go. Much better.
fuel scooping.
Now it's the interesting question. How much money did we make in the last hour?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
What's this? Ah. Flanked out on my bed. Nice. Background simulation sounds so vague. Yeah, well, it's definitely going to be a lot more challenging with the upcoming changes. Oh, let's try to use that autopilot now that I actually have it and recall that I have it. Hasford says enough for backup chips at a taxi home. Did it crash again? I don't think so. I still have green lights. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna get up to Rubigo levels. I don't think we're gonna see like 80 million out of this. Dark incursions, are we likely to lose ships that we have in hangars? I don't think so, no. That would be very unlike Elite to actually force you to lose ships. Reborn says, just tuned in. So it's the Road to Riches. So does the Road to Riches work with the new explorations? It definitely works. Question is if it pays. That's what we're about to find out. We're about to dock up and sell. People are guessing 20 to 23 mils.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay. So first we're going to pay for refuels. And we're going to write down how much we have in terms of credit. We have currently 3. Wow. I spent a lot of money into... I need to throw this pen out. It's not working. Where's my other one? Where did my pen go? Okay, I'm going to put that somewhere. Hold on. Get another one. See if I have. No. Even better. Got a pencil. That will work. Okay, let's try that again. We have... Which have... Damn it, that does not work either. Okay, this one is bound to work. But he took it. If this one doesn't work, I'm gonna be slightly mad. It does. 3,791,000,000. Let's say 500,000. It's close enough. Okay. Then we're gonna go and have a look, but we're not just gonna sell it straight away, all of it. We're gonna have a quick look just to see 90 million on this page here. What I'm interested in is if I go into this one, we can see here that the star itself actually gave us 300,000 just scanning the star in this system. Okay, hold on. Let's get this up here. So HIP. Okay, that was this system here. So in this system here, the Earth-like is this is the Earth-like. So that gave us 1.3 million for a detailed surface scan and a map of an Earth-like world. Planet 4, which is this one, that is a terraformable water world, gave us about the same for a map and a detailed surface scan. All these other ones are high metal content worlds, which pays around. These pays around like 180. Planet 1. I don't know what that was. That was probably some. No, that was the rocky world. So we can see the high metal content ones are actually okay. I probably wouldn't surface scan them, but see what else we got. MC. Yeah, so this is an Earth-like, again, 1.4 million for those. So let's try to sell this. I don't know if we have more pages. How many systems? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, okay, this should be all.
Incoming message.
Yeah, so we got, don't have to write it down. We got around 19 million. It's better. It's definitely better than it was before. Okay, I actually think here's a test I want to do. I'm thinking here. Okay, the next system in our route that we were supposed to go to is this one right here, which we can't see because we have a filter on. There we go. This one here should contain a high metal content world and a terraformable water world. Did you probe any minerals? No. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna fly out to this here, and we're gonna just discover the planets. We are not going to map the planets. Then we're gonna go back and see how much the data is worth. Hold on, can we actually see that? Okay, hold on, let's head up there. Maybe we can actually see that in the codex. I don't know, we can't see our cartography data. Wow, look at that. All those ships sitting there waiting for something. Well, I'm not waiting.
Landing gear retracted.
A pen. So here's the plan. We're gonna head out. We're gonna scan them, detailed surface scan them, but not map them. We're not gonna map them. Then we're gonna head back. We're gonna see how much value we got out of those planets. Something's up with the letters here. Oh, there we go. Now they're back to normal. Then we're gonna see how much they're worth without mapping, and then we're gonna go back and map them and see how much they're then worth, so we can see how much mapping actually gives you. Because if mapping is, if mapping is the majority, then it might actually be more valuable to just go and map everything that you find. Like maybe not the low value planets, but high metal high content, all that. If that's the majority of the money you make anyway.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
June says that's what you did. Okay, so you mapped all the high paying ones, and how much did you get out of it per hour? Did you measure that?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Made millions. That's a very vague.
Fuel scooping.
Okay, so we are in system.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
We're gonna head over and we're gonna descan the system. First, let's find that single water world. Oh, it's right here. There we go. And then find some high metal content ones. And there's one there. There are some more planets. Okay. So we got planet 1, 2, 3, and 4, where 2 is the water world. Right? So let's head back and see how much is that worth?
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, so we made 30 million more credits on the same run in the beta and on normal. Well, yeah, but the question is how long time it took. I would expect the trip to take a lot longer. A lot longer in the beta than in the live server. This is really a crap pen.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
That's a piece of shit. Okay. Station, station, station. There we go. It's just this pen. It's so when you graduate from high school or from your university in Denmark, you get a pen. So I have a pen, and it's supposed to be this like super high quality. This thing is supposed to be screwed on, but it's kind of like just comes off, and this thing here is loose as well. I don't know what the hell they've done. It's very good when, I mean, the actual ballpoint pen part of it, the core of it's pretty good, but the rest of it is... Yes, you get a pen. You never got a pen when you graduated. Made in China? No idea. Yeah, okay, you get... Obviously you get your papers as well. You get a Netherlands, you get a leather opener, okay. I had another pen here, but that's... I mean, it's still full of... I mean, I can see this one, still full of ink, but it's not writing anything. Oh, hold on. I just got to start it again. Wonderful. Okay. This is a really bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. Gonna try to go inside the ring of this one. They opened the door at my school and told them to get the hell out. Okay. Oh, trying to both write notes here and fly a spaceship at the same time. Ah, there we go. 3-3. There we go.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, so we have high metal content, and we have terraformable water worlds. Then we have details, surface scan, and we have the mapping of the planets. I'm just gonna have like a small schema here for myself I can write down so I can remember. Oh my god. Let's see here. Okay, that's not too bad. So this is odd. Some of the high metal content didn't give us a lot, but others did. So that one is more valuable than those others. That's really weird. We'll have to go back and see what the difference is. Anyway, so for the high metal content, the number one was actually the one listed. The two others here was not really listed. So I guess, I don't know. But for that one, we got around 250k. And for the water world, we got 420k. So now we're going to go back, we're going to try to map those 2 planets and see what happens then. Is it a terraformable? Maybe it is. Can check the system map. It's a good idea. Yes, this is a terraformable, high metal content, terraformable, and these are not terraformable. So okay, so it's because they're terraformable.
Landing gear retracted.
Damn it, this thing is quick. Cue the launch track. Doesn't seem like mapping would be worth the time. I think you're right. Because yeah, because if you map them, I'm guessing that I'm gonna make my guesses here. The terraformable water world is gonna give us around 1.3. We saw that before. Meaning we're gonna get around 900,000 extra. Meaning you get twice for mapping. So if you get, let's say you get 500,000 for the normal scan, for the detailed surface scan, then you will get a million for mapping, giving you a total of 1.5 million. So you get twice what you would normally get at extra if you map the planet. If we use the same logic, we should end up with around 750,000 total for the terraformable high metal content world. I think, I don't know. Good, so now that we're in system. Okay, so we're starting at, let's see how much time it takes here. It's 22:09. Like so. Hello, Roger. Welcome to the stream. So question is, how much time do we now use on mapping this? Because I think it's going to be at least a couple of minutes. Okay, we should be in range now. 6 probes, okay. Standard 6 probe configuration here. Okay, people said they noticed that I didn't have the exclusion zone, and that is right. I don't like the orbit lines. I think it's too much clutter for me, so I have it disabled. Okay, so it took us around 2 minutes to fly and map the planet. And that was a very close planet. I think it's really only worth it. I'm not sure. I'm thinking if it's worth it, but it's... I think spending any significant time in Super Cruise is not... I mean, if you spend more than a minute in Super Cruise, it's probably not worth it. So anything further out than 500 light seconds, it's not worth the time flying out there. Unless you have multiple planets in that area, then of course it's worth it. If you have, let's say, 2 terraformable water worlds close to each other, then you go out there and map them at longer distances. But overall, I think it's more efficient to just not bother about mapping and just go and detail surface scan it all. See, this has already been mapped. So I can't map this one. Is that what it's telling me? I'm gonna try it anyway. It says 0%. Okay, it's just a graphical bug, it seems. Waiting for the last impact.
Surface scan complete.
Yeah, if you're having lag issues, try to refresh the stream. That's been very unstable today. Okay, so we mapped those 2 planets.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Okay, let's head back, see what we get this time.
fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
No, I'm not going for the non-terraformable ones. I don't think they're definitely not worth it. The terraformable ones might be. Oh, maybe I should actually jump sitting here slowly. That's going to take a while if we're going to slow boat all the way to the system.
Four, three, two, scoop disengaged.
I can see people already getting confused on because the video of the first part of the live stream seems to be or concluded that it's now up, and that seems to have confused some people. Hello, Starlost. People asking if I go to the next system and route and fully scan it. We could try that. Oh. I think there's a fully mapped bonus as well, but I don't think that's going to be efficient that you spend that much time mapping everything in a system. There we go. Must admit, I really like how this ship handles in normal flight, in 400 meters a second. There we go. Oh, whoops.
Landing gear deployed.
Oops. A little hard there. Okay, completely messed up that landing.
Ship is on the ground. Commence power down. It's good to have you with us, Commander.
Okay. Let's have a look at our cartography data. Wow. What? 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 How? How are they suddenly so valuable? That's insane. If that's a factor of 10. I know I got efficiency bonus, but I got an efficiency bonus on most of them. Yeah, now it would have been nice to know the difference from the non-terraformables. You're right. What? But we've scanned so many terraformables, and the largest I've seen is 3 million for a single planet. Now we're getting 4 million. This one system is like a third of what I made in last hour. People say I'm stumped. Yeah, because I don't understand. Maybe it... I don't get this. Distance to the main star wasn't big. The first planet was 97 light seconds. The second planet here was 165 light seconds. I don't get this. Check the planet details. Is this because I think these were pristine reserves? Has that anything to do with it? See, they're pristine reserves. Maybe that has something to do with it. Okay, I'm not done testing. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna sell that page. And we're gonna continue from the next system en route. And we're gonna give this another, let's say, half an hour, just to get some semi-reliable data here. And then we're gonna try to see, at this time, we're gonna try to do full system scans of everything in the system, and we're gonna probe everything that's terraformable or ice world, or Earth likes.
Disengage from the landing pad. Maintain correct lane on exit.
Oops.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, let's try this again. So how many jumps do we have to a star system? 2 jumps. Okay, so new notepad here. New piece of paper. Okay. So in this, 7 million for a system. What? So this time we're starting at 22:25, right? That's in 30 seconds, and we're leaving the system now. So that's probably... So we're going to give that until around 22:55. And we're going to try to just scan everything in system. Detail service scan everything. And we're going to try to map all terraformables. We're probably not going to be able to... Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to be able to get enough data in this one live stream, but we'll definitely try to see what we can get. This will definitely require more testing.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping.
Okay, I think we are in... Yes, so now we are in system.
Disengaged.
Gonna get some distance here to the main star. And let the probing begin. Now, I wonder what is the quickest way to do it. I would probably say just go and then tune it to whatever we find. There we go. There's something here. Or just start at some place and begin looking for. Nope. See, this is where I'm not really that skilled with this yet. These are all... I don't know what these are. I think they're asteroid fields. Or USSs, maybe. There we go. Oh, there's two in here.
System scan complete.
Okay, system scan is complete. We mapped the full system. And now we're gonna go to first A1. No, sorry, A4. Wrong planet. A4. Yes. A4 is a terraformable high metal content world. We're gonna go probe this one. Yeah, I know where the USSs are. Okay, atmospheric type. People think of discussing whether that makes an impact here. This is a nitrogen atmosphere. And this is pristine reserves as well. So this would be a good comparison to the other ones. Okay, almost there. Okay, we are in range. So we're gonna slow us down. Okay, standard 6 probe configuration. A little bit of glitchy here with the trails. See where that one hits on the back. Oh, that's fairly well aimed.
Surface scan complete.
Oh, no. Then we need to go to the water world, which is this one here, I believe. Yes, it is. Okay, people, write this down, because now we have another one that's a pristine reserve water world, terraformable water world. So this one should, if anything makes sense here, this one should be another 4 million planet when scanned. So this could potentially, I mean, this system could be, I mean, if anything makes just the slightest sense, this system should be another like 7 million, or at least 5 or 6 million for this system. Hello and welcome to the stream. Okay, so this one is, which is this is, okay, this is the water world, so this one should be very, very, very profitable. Yeah, I think only probe the metal, the high metal, the terraformable high metal content, the terraformable water worlds, and the Earth-like worlds. Those are the only one we probe. And DSS the rest. That is the tactic we're testing now. Last time we tried just to DSS and probe the interesting planets and just leave the other ones alone. But then we got a weird result after another test, and I don't get this. Almost in range. I think this should be, is this 7 for the water worlds, I think? I guess it depends on size. So 6 for this one, okay, fair enough. Okay, one at the center, one at the back, one there, there, whoops, whoa. And there, it's the last one. Decent hit on the back.
Surface scan complete.
Okay, this system is done.
Frameshift drive charging.
This system took us 10 minutes to do. Right?
3, 2,
Including some travel time. So 10 minutes. And if we assume this is around 7 million, then times that with 6. And we're looking at something like 40 millions per hour, but that's probably not gonna happen. Okay. This system has some high metal content and terraformed water worlds, but they are both out at around 50,000 light seconds, so we probably would not be flying for those, but we are gonna scan this system. 19 bodies, that's not too bad. Let's get scanning. Oh, that was an asteroid field. Oops. I could probably listen to it. Okay, let's find that water world. Of course, it's just behind there. It's all asteroid clusters. That's pretty annoying. There's the water world. Oh, there's something there. Oh.
System scan complete.
System scan complete. Good. You can see that the worlds we are interested in are the ones that are B7, 8. So those are the two out here. But they're so far away that we don't want to go there. We're just going to move on to the next system.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
It would probably actually be a lot faster if I mapped this over to use the mouse when scanning rather than the joystick. The joystick is not that accurate when pointing. So probably do it a lot quicker with the mouse. Okay, this system will have a high metal content world and an Earth-like world, both within range. We have 13 bodies to scan, so that's not too bad either. Let's dive right into it. Let's get started. Oh, there was 2 in there. There's one there. There's one. There's one. That's not it. Oh. And that's 9 out of 13. I have something here. Oh.
System scan complete.
Okay, so here we have an Earth-like, which we're definitely going to map. We're actually almost out of time. We've only done like 3 systems. Oh, whoops. Overshooting here. Slow us down here. Slowly slowing us down. Oh, that's very close. 6 probes. Oh, this is not going to be the best mapping ever. Oh, perfect hit on the backside there.
Surface scan
Okay,
complete.
I got it. Then we need a high metal content world, which is planet 4. So this should be a terraformable, yes. Pristine reserves. Let me check. Yes, pristine reserves. While we're flying there, I'm just going to quickly try to see if I can figure out the options for enter FSS mode. Mouse x-axis is yaw. Y-axis is pitch. Zoom to target. Zoom out. Apply. Does that mean I can now use the... Are you shitting me? Ah, it stopped. Damn it. I think I should be able to use the mouse now with an FSS, but we'll try that on the next system. We still have a few minutes. We'll probably not. I'll probably do the next system, even though we go over the half an hour mark that we originally set out for. But I'll do that, and we'll then calculate based on how many minutes we used, and suppose we should have the power to do that kind of math. Oh, once again looking at chat, none without flying. Yeah, as Spaceman Dan says, give the man a like. If you haven't done already, please go down and give the stream a like. Would help a lot. Does look pretty. Okay, mouse does not work in this mode. 6 probes. Okay, so that means one there, 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 and there. Oh, perfect on the backside there. This is gonna be perfect.
Surface scan complete.
Okay, this system is done. Next.
Frameshift drive charging.
Asking which hoses I'm using. I'm using the X56. The gravity bar on the left. Yes, probes act differently on different gravities. That's true. Okay, I think this is a pretty big system. "35 bodies. This is gonna take a while. Hold on. Options. Controls. Full spectrum scan. And mouse y-axis is pitch inverted. Thank you. Oh, I need one more thing before we continue. Not audio. Stepped zoomed in. No. Tune right. Tuning. Here we go. Move axis. Okay, scroll wheel doesn't work. Okay, never mind. We'll just use this. Okay. What do we have up here? We have some gas giants. Start by those. They normally have a ton of moons around them. What is this? This is nothing, it seems. This is nothing either. Okay. God damn it, where are all this stuff? There we go. Scanning, scanning, scanning everything. There's stuff that we missed. Okay, that is done. Let's move on to this one. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat right now. I'm trying to get this scanning here done as quickly as I can. It's an asteroid field. There's another gas giant here. Probably with some moons around it. Probably with a lot of moons around it. Nope, there's more. Planet there. Oh, what is that? I think this is another gas giant somewhere. Oh, no. No, it was just a bunch of planets. And this is what? This is a asteroid field. What do we have here? That looks like the planet we were looking for. Eh. Oh, we got 26 now. Oh, it's 2 there. Here we go. There's that one. God, this is a big system. I feel like we've been going in full circle now. See, that's just a degraded emission. There's still a lot of still 2 gas giants that I've missed. Where the hell are they? Hold on. There's one. Oh, that was... Okay, there was one gas giant that I missed. Then there's a planet here.
System scan complete.
Okay, finally. We are done. And we are, of course, way over time. But as I said, we're gonna give ourselves the time to finish the system. Now, there's a lot of different planets in this. There's a lot of high metal content, terraformable ones. But most of them are out here on the, like, 8,000. We don't want to go that far out. We see a lot of stuff to scan. But there are 2, a high metal content one. That should be planet number 3. Here. That's terraformable. Yeah, and we have a water world here as well. So we're going to just take those 2 because they're fairly close. And once we're done with the system, we're going to note the time. No, there's no engineering on this scanner at all. Then we're going to probe these, and then we're going to head back to a station. I agree, it will be quite interesting to see the data here. We're not doing a direct comparison between the hand-ins and new to old. We're just doing a comparison between the credit-making potential. There's no doubt about that you make more money per planet than you did before and per system. But the question is, you also spend more time in each system now. So does that weigh out? Does that cancel each other out? Where do we end up here? Okay, 6 probes. So we're going to do like this and like this. This and like this and this and this. A little low on that one on the back. Doesn't matter, we got it anyway. Okay, so now we need that other... Was that planet 3, if I recall correctly? Yes, it was. Reaching from Australia. Hello and welcome. It's late in Australia, isn't it? Like, really late. I think I got the probes down. While we're flying here, let me just quickly set this up with the mouse as well, because it's definitely easier to do with the mouse. Detailed surface scanner. Mouse x-axis is yaw. Okay. Mouse y-axis is pitch inverted. And Is there a trick to probe scanning ringed planets? Ah, it's early in Australia. Okay. 10 a.m. Sydney. Okay. Yeah, it's 0002 here as well. Just past midnight. So this is the last one we'll be mapping. And then we'll head back. So can we make a guesstimate on time? If we're not overshooting this, we should be able to do this before, I would say 5 minutes past. So that means then we've spent 40 minutes on this trip. And it's actually not too bad. 40 minutes. And it'll be interesting to see how much we made on this trip. I'm just gonna spend a little bit more time here in the gravity well. There we go. Okay, maybe 5 is a little bit. But again, if I haven't stopped to do all those, I guess 40 minutes is what we're gonna end up with here. Unless I make a massive screw up on this planet here. So I can move my mouse now? No, I can't. Okay. Well, 6 probes, so standard 6 probe configuration, like there, 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 and one there, and one there, and one there. Oh, that went high on the back there. Oh, I think we're okay. Yep, 100%. And we actually did it before 5 minutes. It took me like 30 seconds to probe it once we're out here. Okay, let's head back to the station. And we're going to use for the same station as before. Just because I don't want any, like, variations in prices or something like that. Not that I think it matters, but we're going to be absolutely sure. I'm going to remove all variables if we can. Okay. Ooh, got an email. Who is sending me emails in the middle of... Oh, okay, Restream sending me, fair enough. I get an email from Restream with like some basic statistics of the streams whenever the streams are concluded. And because I've had a few breakdowns during this stream, once due to YouTube, once due to the bunnies, it counts as one concluded stream. Yeah, you got mail. Exactly. I must admit the Crate Phantom is actually quite a comfortable ship to fly. I mean, I've been flying around for like 3 or 4 hours tonight, and I've never really had... It's one of those ships where you don't really have to worry about fuel if you have the biggest fuel scoop it can carry. So you can just passively just fly through the star and it will just naturally get the fuel you need. This is the Crate Phantom. So as an exploration ship, I really like it because it just naturally collects fuel when compared to how much it burns. It's a nice balance there. Yeah, I would be switching out my my Anaconda with a Phantom if it was because it doesn't have a fighter hangar, and I need that fighter hangar because I use it as a camera drone when I record. But I would love to get rid of that Conda because it's big, it's heavy, and I want something more maneuverable. But I need at least, I would say, 60 to 65 light years of jump range. I need to be able to carry 2 SRVs. I need to be able to carry a fighter hangar. I need to be able to carry pretty much all the scanners there is. I need to be able to carry some basic limpets. So that's why I fly an Anaconda. The best jump, if you go completely stripped down on the Phantom, I tried that last week. You can get up to like 74 or something. If you go pure jump range, just strip it down completely. You can push, I think, close to 75, but 74 something. With a more balanced build, that would actually work if you're out exploring. You're probably looking at around, as you can see here, I still have some engineering to do, and I have a pretty heavy power plant inside, so we could get a few more light years out of it. You're probably going to expect somewhere around 70 light years as your max jump range in a Crate Phantom with a decent spec. So you only lose about 5 light years of jump range for speccing it out, which is actually pretty good. So definitely a decent jump range ship, decent exploration ship. And as you can see here, it's also fairly quick. Zero 08. It's right there.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay. So this trip was after 40 minutes, we decided to head back. Let's see what we get. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, let's begin to break this down then. So we can begin to get an overview of what's happening here. So in this... So the HIP 4, let me get my list here. HIP 4, okay, so here we have planet B7 is a high metal content. So if we go in here and we find planet B7... See, that only gave us like a few 100,000. Oh yeah, but those were the ones that were far away. So that's why this system is so low valued. It's because they're so far away. So that tells me that if you see a system where you're not gonna do the detailed surface scan, don't bother. Don't bother at all. Here in this system here, this is B15. This one we have A4. A4, which is this one. This is a high metal content world. You can see we detail service scan that, but here we only got 1.6 million. And this one here is the... where is it? That's the terraformable water world. Again, we're up at like 2.6 million for that. And 1.6. That's pretty damn neat. Did we have an Earth-like? I'm pretty sure we have an Earth-like. We have that in this system here. Which is, funnily enough, not that valuable. So this is weird. So this is the Earth-like. Which only gave us 1.3 million. Which I don't understand. And the 1.6... here, yeah, the planet 4 in this system is the high metal content world. I have a sneaky suspicion that a lot of this is because we're getting I have a sneaky suspicion that maybe always been more than Earth likes. Really? Okay. So this was that last system we did. It took a while, but it's still 6 million. I think you can reliably expect... Okay, here's my... I would probably say that you can't... I would probably try to scan the full system if you get the chance. It seems to give a decent amount, especially when you get quick at it. I'm not sure if it's okay. They'll probably need more testing, especially when this goes live. But there's no doubt about that mapping planets is definitely the way to go. You should most definitely be mapping the planets. However, I would probably recommend not mapping planets that are far away. I mean, we had a few planets like in this system here, where we had a few planets that were far away. So those systems here we'll probably skip. I'm just going to show you the route here again, so you guys can see it. And maybe zoom in a bit. A little bit. Oh, maybe not that much. There we go. So if this is our route, right? I would go say, this one, this system, yes, definitely. I would go here. This system here, definitely. Go here. We have 2 high metal content worlds. These are terraformables where we can scan. This system, yes, 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 no. This system I would skip because... Sure, we can get the scans, the distance scans, but we're not going to be able to map them because they're so far away and we don't want to waste the time flying out there. So Yamik's got 18 million without mapping. Okay. But something like this, I would definitely recommend that we go for, because we have 2... So there was the 04 one, that was the little confusing one, because if we go back in the game, we can see this is this one, which was only 3 million. But again, they were very close, so you see all of these systems here are also very good candidates because they're very close. This one I would skip. This one I would maybe skip. This one I would definitely skip because it's far from one planet. This system I would skip. This I would skip. This one would skip that one. Would skip that one. Earth-like, nah. Maybe do this one just for those 2 there. Definitely do this one. So you can kind of scroll through the list and you can skip some of those that are not really interested. I don't know how much you lose if you don't get the efficiency probe scanned, but you should definitely try to get it. No doubt about that. Let's jump back into Elite here. Come on, why are you not working? Oh, I know why. I forgot to start up my shortcut program. Well, let me do that real quick, actually, while we're at it. Because I had a reboot midstream and I didn't start up all the software I needed. There we go. But again, this might change when we move over, because I don't know if we get first exploration bonus for any of these. As like first scan, first mapping bonus. It might be the reason why we are seeing that, that like here we see very low pace, and the other systems sometimes we would see payments up in those like insane high numbers as we saw before. It might be first time that those planets have been mapped. But all in all, it definitely seems like mapping is the way to go, at least if you ask me. I'm gonna sell those, that's 15 million worth for 40 minutes of work. That's not too bad. And I think you could possibly reliably expect to make around 20 millions per hour. I can just jump over to the end scene here. Let's get this thing wrapped up. So compared to the current version, you're gonna get a bump up from 15 million per hour up to 20 millions per hour. So it's definitely a jump in the right direction. Next interesting question is, what happens if you do this in a wing? If you move around, you split up between the planets, you would potentially be able to do this a lot quicker. More testing is of course required when this goes live, but without a doubt, this is going to... yeah, again, there's many factors that we don't know, especially the first mapping bonus. I have a sneaky suspicion that has been playing tricks with us tonight, because it's not really displayed that... I mean, maybe we just didn't get any first mapping bonus. That might very well be. The two planets have already been mapped. But again, we'll see what happens when this goes live. I have it on my list that this is something I need to go and do a video on when this comes out. But the list is long. I think I have just about a month worth of videos planned right now for when this, just regarding this patch when this goes live, and stuff I need to cover. So yeah. People ask about if I have a guess about a date. Well, now we just got a surprise extra, like, quote unquote extra week of beta. I would expect this to end this week, but tomorrow they are adding a new patch, where we're gonna have these Stargate incursions, kind of a little extra bonus thing. So I'm not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow. If I am, then we'll go out and have a look at that. But that probably is going to run for, just having a look at my calendar over here, that's probably going to run for about a week, I think. So that puts us right at the end of November. And so far I had expected this to go live on like the 4th or the 5th of December. But I think that's way too early. Because after the beta goes down, they will need time to go back and do reworks and rebalancing of the stuff that needs to be rebalanced. So my guess is probably somewhere around the maybe 11th, 12th or 18th, 19th. Mid-December is my guess right now, that we're going to see this go live both on PC and on Xbox. Second Tuesday in December. Yeah. 15 to 20 people are guessing. So yeah, anyway, if you haven't already, go down and give the stream a like, whether you are on YouTube or Twitch. You can go down and you can click that link, and also go down, follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. That would mean a lot to me. And I hope I'm gonna see you guys over on Discord. The links for that in the description as well, where you can come over and say hi after the stream. I'm just gonna go and have a quick bio break, and then I'll be probably be on voice. I need to get this ship here finished and engineered for a quick video. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really hope you liked today's stream, and I hope to see you guys in space.